end to the continuous deadly attacks launched on them by Fulani herdsmen. Most farmers in the Afram Plains have moved from their villages to nearby big towns. In the process, large quantities of food from farmlands in the area, considered Ghana's food basket, go waste.
The Afram Plains of Ghana for a very long time has remained a strategic food source in the country's quest towards food security. The fertile nature of the land makes it favorable for the cultivation of vegetables, cassava, yam, plantain, and other foodstuff. With River Afram traversing the plains, over thousands of farmers and their families are able to farm all year round using rudimentary irrigation. The savanna nature of the vegetation over the years has also attracted migrant Fulani cattle herdsmen from neighboring Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger in search of grass and water for their livestock. But of late, competition for grazing land as against rising demand for more farmland has led to deadly confrontations between the farmers and the nomad Fulanis. To put an end to the resultant deadly attacks, the government deployed personnel from the Ghana Armed Forces to the plains to contain their occurrence. The exercise was christened Operation Cowleg.
The
Operation Cowleg team really saved us.
Today, Operation Cowleg has ended, but the clashes have not stopped. This village is Jobiase, one of the communities under the Kwao East district. Since the beginning of 2015, over 10 people have been killed, with countless others sustaining gunshot wounds as a result of the Fulani aggression. Some farmers, for fear of their lives, have migrated to nearby big towns, with a few left behind under constant fear. Members from some of the affected communities took the team to some abandoned farms.
We used to harvest all sorts of vegetables, but now if we come here, the Fulanis will kill us.
I planted 3 acres of cassava, but the cattle have destroyed all. We only visit our farms when we know the herdsmen and their cattle will not be there.
I've been using this rubber to harvest rainwater for some time now, but whenever the Fulanis get here, they offer the water to their animals and destroy the rubber.
The cattle like fresh grass, so they set fire into our farm within a short time. When the grass starts growing, they bring the cattle to graze on it.
I just planted corn, but I am afraid the cattle will soon destroy it.
These are some spent cartridges our team could find in the bush, apparently fired from guns used by the Fulani herdsmen. In the course of capturing this story, 32-year-old Kwame, a tomato farmer, reports to us that his farm was being destroyed by a herd of cattle. When we got to the scene, we could not film the destruction at close-up range because the Fulani headman could have fired on us if we did. In the affected villages, some of the locals showed our team some gunshot wounds sustained from the Fulani attacks. This 67-year-old woman lost her 18-year-old son on Christmas Eve 2014. The late Amachi was the fetish priest of the village.
One of my children came crying that a younger brother has been killed by the Fulani. I cannot even recall how he was buried.
To compound the plight of the farmers in the Afram Plains, Health workers in some health facilities have also threatened to leave, as they showed me pictures of how the herdsmen invaded their hospital a few weeks ago. To the helpless chiefs and their people, the only way out of this problem is for government to reintroduce Operation Cowleg to offer them protection.
This area used to be a major food basket until the arrival of the Fulanis.
I have received information that the Fulanis have planned to kill me, and I am worried.
As is the case now, the general feeling of the citizenry of the Afram Plains is that of total abandonment by the state to their fate. It is the hope of members of the affected communities that government will quickly intervene to bring life back to the affected communities. Reporting for GBC 24, Gifty J. Jobiase.